Um, welcome to the third game session. Gonna have a grand old time. We're gonna play some amount of turns. We'll find out. We are joined by Justice Angus, I think Minister of Justice, Attorney General John, or no, wait. My Discord list is not. Yeah, we got John, and we also have Minister of Urban Development, Raph. So,
Howdy.
how's everyone doing today?
Great,
It's a
as
bright,
always.
Yeah, shiny new
Wonderful.
day in Japan.
Uh-huh. Beautiful day. Beautiful day to be Japanese. So for anyone watching, the ballots should have gone live at the same time as the stream, so you can go vote in the second election. You could maybe vote for me, I don't know. You could maybe vote for anyone.
And vote John.
And vote in the exit poll.
Ooh, let me check something. Actually, never mind.
Anything interesting happened last time?
We met a city-state, and we got some goodie huts. That's really all that happened.
Solid. What's the city working on?
I believe currently we're finishing a slinger, and then we're gonna do a settler.
Sounds good to me.
So you know what? I don't think we're gonna be able to settle that settler anyways. So that will probably be where we end. But we'll get it in place.
That's fair enough. Was pleasantly surprised to see that there's actually land south of Kyoto. You do need to rename that back to what it was.
Yes, I'm aware. I don't.
Um,
I think I read that bill 100 times and just thought it was renaming the city. Apparently it wasn't.
Yeah.
I was confused because like, why would we name this city? It's kind of shitty name, but
I'm still holding out for our, for a territory to be named Johto. Funny reference.
yeah, there's a lot of dead air on these now because I guess there's 7 less people in government than there usually is. So it's taking a long time
Yeah.
to load too.
You got this thing on your SSD? You're really missing
Nope.
out.
I don't play this game. Alrighty, so we're choosing Civic.
Prime
And
Minister doesn't even play Civ. Come on.
yep. Lost search Calder Civic. So according to the first civic schedule passed by Parliament,
Oh, we're doing those.
yeah,
Nice.
we are doing foreign trade.
Are those in order of what we have to do?
Oh, I remember what we didn't do.
Huh?
We didn't do the government policies.
Right.
I don't think I can do these. Fucking knew I was forgetting something.
Like you need authorization, or
Yeah, I think.
mm,
I'm pretty sure everything needs authorization. I'll check in the Constitution.
there's only so many you can actually choose anyway.
Yeah, it's
Also,
just
it's not.
two.
It's still showing me the loading menu for me still.
Is that for everyone?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is still on that. There might be a hard delay. I don't. If you listen to the audio, where are we at?
Well, I have it muted.
John, do you have an answer on that?
It's
policy?
actually like a minute or two behind.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm not sure if mine is lagging as well as a delay.
Like
But-
it's
so-
still on that dead air conversation.
That's fine. It doesn't really matter. I can just relay stuff to you guys if I need to.
Yeah.
So John, what's
mean-
what's the
Government
status?
policies.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do it because I can't find a law that specifies it, and on the Constitution says that you're there to just execute their will. So
Okay. Well, then you know what we'll do? I knew how to do this. How do I read? Ah, there you go. Kyoto. That's how you spell it, right?
things.
Can I not do it?
Um,
Is it possible
think
to not do it, government?
I heard that from someone that said you can't, but I would do it anyway. It's constitutionally, I don't think you could have renamed it in the first place. Just preventing lawsuits.
Well, if I just did nothing and passed the term, that's fine.
I guess it is, but we're at risk from someone trying to sue us for it.
I don't. Okay, but is it physically possible?
It's physically possible. My constitutional reading would be that all your powers are granted by Parliament. So if Parliament's not giving you explicit power to do it,
Yeah, I'm
then
not gonna do it. I want to not do it.
Then I would say that the rename that you should. I would say it's probably going on a grey area. I would say that you should rename it legally.
Oh, renaming it. Yeah, I did that. I'm talking about doing the policy. I would like to not do the policy and pass my turn. I don't think that's possible.
No, it's a bit of a grey area. But if you click confirm on anything,
No, I don't
then
think I don't think it's physically possible.
Is it not? I thought it was.
I guess not for the first one. Kind of an anticlimactic session. I
What
don't
do you
even
mean?
know if we need to count this as a session.
Can we not do anything?
No, but
No.
don't have the pushing policies.
We can't. We didn't. We forgot to do this.
So Parliament failed miserably to act on something?
Yeah.
Just
Or
sue
less.
them all for malfeasance.
Did Parliament know that they had to do it, or was it just?
Well, I
Parliament
mean,
forgot?
if
Didn't
any
Parliament
of us have
decide
ever
that they
played
had to do
Civ
it all?
6, we would know that we have to do it, but no one really had the foresight, I guess.
Hold on. What part of the Constitution is everyone getting?
I'm
The
going
part
to
where
read out-
all I can do is execute the will of the Parliament, and Parliament has not expressed their will on this subject.
Yeah. Section 1F. It's the Prime Minister shall be responsible for executing the law and the orders of each head of state during each game stream. There's no explicit power except they stream and follow the law.
Okay,
Imagine-
so what is
imagine
the
deriving all your political power from the Parliament instead of it just kind of being given to you by
Default?
the Governor General or something. That'd be crazy.
Huh, that is weird.
Okay. This is interesting.
You know what? I've got
Well,
a
you're only
perfect.
responsible for doing that during each game stream. So you probably have additional powers and responsibilities somewhere.
I
I
don't
say, as
know,
the guy who
Angus.
wrote
Yeah,
this
you
thing.
wrote it.
I wrote this and I'm in charge of interpreting it. So, I feel like we should have put that in there. Wait, okay, so
Oh,
what's
you
the
should
actual
have.
contentious issue?
The issue is that we have to select. We have to fill our policy slots in order to advance in the game. We're soft locked until we do it.
Okay.
And
And
Parliament
Parliament
hasn't
hasn't said
defined.
anything on the matter.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think we're just out of luck.
We could just try to like push through real quick.
How many Parliament votes can we get in 5 minutes?
Yeah, through proxies and all that jazz.
See, I have me, Carlos, and Mouse. That's like 20 something probably.
I can do the math.
Is there a mandatory waiting period for bills in Parliament? Like, do they need to like wait like 24 hours or
I
something?
think we can do an
Sorry.
emergency session.
Yeah, you can definitely call
I
an
don't think.
emergency. Oh, you
Oh,
need
I
the speaker for
can't.
that.
No, I think I can do that.
Are you check the procedures.
That's what I'm thinking. Sorry if the
I
stream cuts.
think,
I don't think it should.
I think that might take some Norge stuff.
An emergency session may be called jointly by the Prime Minister alongside another minister or the Speaker or a deputy of the Speaker. So me and Raph could do it real fast. Upon calling an emergency, upon calling emergency session, Prime Minister must indicate which bills are to be considered in the emergency sessions, which are debated and voted on in 24 hours after.
Well, we're gonna need to write a bill then.
Let's do it.
But that wouldn't be hard.
Yeah. Is it what are we looking for the bill? Is it gonna be something like
Well,
saying
so
just for this section? Or...
Well, it would just be, we will select these things.
Oh yeah.
What would we want to do? Pick one of each of these.
Wait, the policies on the stream right now. Oh yeah, I can see.
Discipline survey and God.
I would like to I feel like AM planning might be good. Well, what's it? Raft's the administrative development.
Yeah, Raph, what's your opinion on this?
Well, ironically, I mean, urban development or urban planning as a civic is kind of my job at the moment. I will say though, I've always been partial to God King as an early choice, just at least until the Pantheon is chosen, just to get it out of the way, get there before anybody else snipes all the good choices. Also, it gives you extra gold to play with. And then you can always swap back to urban planning because it gets better the more cities you have.
Personally, I'm a big urban planning guy over God King, but since you can just change it once we get a Pantheon.
Okay.
It might as quick as possible. Kind of follows on the question that I was questions. Do we plan to have our first district be a holy site?
It's really a question for the first.
Because we don't need the faith if
that's not going to be up.
We're planning to put down a holy site pretty quick, but then again, we might wait to actually
we're gonna
have it down.
We're going to have a premiere by then, won't we? So I would say that we don't know what we're gonna do. So I would go for God King if you want a Pantheon. Soon.
I mean that's probably the choice to have.
So we're gonna go with God.
Especially because we've already kind of, culturally speaking, gravitated toward, the Tay as God King.
First policy act.
And I think that
What are these
quite a
called?
few parties
Cultural
at once,
policies?
pantheons, so.
Government policies? What's the technical term here? First guy, I'll call him government.
Government policies is the technical term, I think.
Heading. First Government Policy Act. Author. Now the question is, do I really want to do this? Just call it emergency session. We're going God King.
And if you guys go to announce a vote,
What was that?
have you like asked anyone if they're gonna vote? 'Cause
Yeah.
I think we should
Let's
start
whip
then.
some votes.
I can. Yeah, I think.
So we've got Angus and
Well, I'm
Who-
not in Parliament. I'm.
oh yeah, you
adjusted.
are. Sorry, I'm looking at the worksheet and like it's thing. Who is Dave's new person
That's
who owns all
Blonde.
his seats now? Oh, okay, Ian Blonde's not on, is he?
No.
Not at the moment, no.
We can get-
Although
we
you
can
could
get-
probably ping him and see if he'll, toss some votes. It's something.
It says they last 24 hours, the emergency session, but I lost it. Where is it? Sure, this is a riveting stream.
Yeah.
I think what Wes is trying to say in between cutting out is that emergency sessions, the periods last a period defined by someone. I don't know. I haven't.
They're
read it.
24 hours. It's a 24-hour.
Are you sure they're 24 hours?
Upon calling emergency session, the Prime Minister must indicate which bills are to be considered in the emergency session, which are debated and voted upon in the 24 hours after the emergency session is called.
Okay, that's
So,
unfortunate.
but the thing is, it's debated and voted on during the 24 hours. That doesn't mean it has to last. The vote has to last 24 hours. The debate has to last 24 hours. It's just
Right,
they're
votes
debated
have
and
been-
voted on in 24
There's-
hours.
Precedent to suggest that anything once it receives a
Wiener, you want to work together real fast?
Could happen.
So, here's what we're thinking. We're trying to advance in the game session, right? But Parliament forgot to set a government policy, like that we can select. So, we are gonna emergency session a law through, which I can just send it straight to a vote. If the speaker agrees, I guess, maybe. We just send it straight to a vote, we get 50, and we continue in the session. Do you think you can whip up some votes for that? Would you be into that? Get a little bipartisan,
Yeah, I can.
bipartisan action here?
Yeah, I can probably get that done.
So
What's the military policy we're putting in
yeah,
here?
that's what I was just about to ask. What are we gonna do with that?
If you
Kind of like survey
pick,
more.
I think it's called. That's so bad. Survey is trash.
It's trash.
Yeah,
Oh my,
It's-
it's so
I've-
bad.
Discipline it is.
There's so
I've-
little use for it.
yeah, I've never seen it actually result in any appreciable XP gain.
Understood.
I mean, I'd like for it to be the case, but it's just not unless we're really pumping out the scouts.
Yeah, unless we're pumping out the scouts and we find like 80 goody huts, we're not getting the most out of it.
Yeah. Prime Minister. I'm trying to get my government in place, but
The Prime Minister will
these
be authorized
policies
to
are too
enact.
thick.
The Prime Minister will be authorized to enact the God King and disciplined government policies.
Keeps alerting the Parliament.
I
think that's all I need.
To what's it? Get Fred to vote for the things he's gonna go soon.
Hey Ray, we're in the middle of a government lockdown at the moment.
Can we get either
Fantastic, I should have expected as much.
It's fine. We'll just hold an emergency session or something.
oh no, I didn't.
I love not having to do this anymore. You know, being vice speaker is like herding cats. It's the worst job in this whole
Can
game.
you read that link I just posted in Parliament 4?
Yeah,
Yep.
I can read it.
I can't help but feel that having the Prime Minister enact God King, especially when we have an Emperor, is a bit problematic.
No, no,
God
no. See,
King?
it's
I'm
not.
not. I'm
it's
not the God King. Who the fuck said that? Taylor's the God King.
Yeah,
We
I
all
feel
love
like
Taylor.
There's any
as
reason to
we've
believe that
already
you
as
don't
the
have
head,
the power to select policies. I don't recall any regulation about.
we have already acknowledged Taylor as God King. This is just a
Schnitzel-
formal acknowledgement of our
Yeah.
government choices.
Schnitzel, it's election day. You don't want to come out as anti-Taylor right now. It's a bad time.
This is a pro-Taylor government.
This is a pro-Taylor democracy.
Now, Tay, I can get into.
How would you open the session? Can you open it yourself, or do you need like bot wise? You need
Well, I don't think we don't have to do it in the bot. We can
Fred
put it.
is
We can
online.
edit it into the bot later.
Okay.
It's better to have it in the bot. Just
Yeah, it is nice to have it in the bot so like people can reference it and things.
Yeah, but for the time being.
for the time being, if Fred is online, you can do it in the bot.
Some live legislative. I don't know, something.
Yeah, this is
Intrigue.
how the
Intrigue. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
this is how the sausage gets made, or whatever. I don't know.
Let me switch my capture to my window. I don't want to do that. Never mind.
Alright. I'm in the middle of voting. Oh, by the way, the amendment section is completely wrong on the ballot. Like, you have
It's
amendments
totally wrong.
that have been cancelled by Parliament.
Which ones are wrong? Tell me now.
and
Well, the first judicial confirmation amendment got cancelled by the second one. The referendum.
So the first one, judicial confirmation amendments, deleted.
Yeah.
yeah, and
Then
you also
I-
forgot Bill 12, which should be up for amendment.
Okay, hold up.
Which one is
The
that?
referendum.
Judicial confirmation
Bill 12,
amendment
the,
is axed.
Thank you.
What else? Ballot's gonna be temporarily closed. Actually, I guess that doesn't matter.
Oh, the professionalism. On stream, we're acknowledging that we got the ballot wrong and we're now distorting votes. Lovely.
Only 2 people have voted.
Okay, and are we just gonna disenfranchise those two?
It's not disenfranchising.
Apparently.
Their votes will still be in. It just deleted the question.
Well, except you've also forgotten some amendments, so they didn't get to vote on those.
Ping them. Don't worry.
Which ones?
Well,
mean,
the
really-
preamble thing was
Preamble
misfiled in the
doesn't
sheet.
matter.
Oh,
Send
wow.
me links.
So much
Pick the
professionalism.
policies anyway, and have a court case, figure it out later. But what are they going to do? Say, yeah, swap it off to something else next time government happens.
Hold on. The document titled Amendment to Section 1 of the Constitution is titled internally as Amendment to Section 2
Does
of the
he
Constitution.
even know what procedures he's doing? Because I don't think that's how the.
No, ew. I don't care. I don't like that.
Voting. I concur. We're supposed to do it jointly with another person, so I'm gonna just say I concur.
You proxy for 2 other people.
Yeah.
Oh.
So for the stream, we're voting in Discord. It's gonna be fun. You agree?